How can I help? I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us. You're teasing me. You know very well what I said. Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising. Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you. Too demanding at times. I am trying my best. You're not making this easy for me, you know. I see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends. You know I can't feel that way about you. About any man. It isn't permitted. I am a Jedi. I must resist these temptations. But I still want to consider you a friend. We could never be anything more, though. That isn't allowed. I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really. Yes, well, there's no need for you to agree so wholeheartedly. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course. Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul-searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I? Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology? Don't drown me in sentiment already. Fair enough. Let's move on.
Chua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikutka Naga, Kimbu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kimba Nikcha Lora Kun, Ki Mulira Kun Kin, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location. How can I help? Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it. In our time together, I've been watching you. I've seen your tendency towards giving in to your darker emotions. You do as you please for the most part. Don't worry, this isn't a lead-up to a lecture. I'm fascinated by your passion, by how easily it comes to you. You seem to do whatever you want, something I would never dare consider. Don't you fear the consequences? I doubt my old master would approve of your advice. Besides, I'm not like you. I must always be on guard against such outbursts. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side. But what comes next? After using all that power, would you decide to impose your own view on the universe? The dark side corrupts your very thoughts. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak. I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them? These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
Yes, what's on your mind? Tatooine's just a desert planet. I hear the mining isn't going so well. I bet the colony gets abandoned before long. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
Yeah, what do you want? Tatooine is one big desert, with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the war, but I don't know what happened to them. The world of my clan, Ordo, was much like this. Dust basins and rock crags. But my world at least has some green around the equator. This place is just sand all over. There are some vicious people on this world, but the desert is the real enemy. Trips out in the desert, especially the deep desert, should be taken very carefully. You have anything else you want to ask? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered by a bunch of worthless sand. I can't even figure out why Zerka Corp set up their mining operations here. Sorry I can't be more help, you know. Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, have it your way.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our rights to refuse landing permission. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns. Violence is not a survivable option. I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world. That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? That's not much information. Could you tell me more? A star map? That's old holotech, isn't it? Not much reason to outfit this dry rock with tech like that. You could ask around, but for something like that, you'll probably have to go digging. I wouldn't know where to begin. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it. No, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company. Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business. Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it. Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however. Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals. The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animals than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate. The Jawas are scavengers and a bit primitive. Hard to understand. They have an affinity for droids. Some of our scientists believe that they may not be native to the planet. But how they got here, they may not even know. As I said, they're hard to understand. They usually end up slaves to the Sand People. They aren't fighters. Good traders, though. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Yeah?
Yes?
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tanga boksha nagnong.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nik ton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk.
My mother's condition?
Ti umpa do punta krita. Ak ti kondo ona chabachisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chi chan kun green kanchan tu pro. Bok wala no bok cha. Ni chi kon chuba kin lorta ikakun.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chika don mulaka watayuma ka wamahona nek. Ashanti ton unumani patoka. Wana kuna best chinga pala multonki.
I agree. Should we get the chance, however, I would like to speak to her. Perhaps it has something to do with my father. Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she is really sick, well, we shall see. How can I help? Tatooine is a dry planet that has not been inhabited long and has little law. This town of Anchorhead may be its only settlement. Beyond that, there is little else I can tell you. Then I suggest we move on. How can I help? Sorry. I'm just thinking about my mother. It's strange to hear news after all this time. It's quite distracting. It's not that I look forward to seeing her. I just can't help but wonder what she wants. But perhaps we have better things to do.
Uchua penki. Tang itwama ji human act in ikatune. Chi itakangi chana kilikon. Chiwa aita kanki baba Hassan shan. No ba muri rati lai kunka. Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka. Patoga yakfuli ko kala Gigi. Uchua penki. Tang itwama ji human act in ikatune. Chi itakangi chana kilikon. Chiwa aita kanki kakin cha nawabagaon. Bagwa shank konti machit Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hitwama ag inkotune. Chiwa aita kanki cha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tong hitwama ji human act in ikatune. Baba Hassan shan. No ba mulira tilai kunka. Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hitwama ag inkotune. Chiwa aita kan ki cha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tong hitwama ji human act in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna mulira. Tong hitwama ji kona. Tong ki pa non kunek abog. Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hitwama ag inkotune. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Ti chuba ji kotka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kingba nikcha lora kun. Baba Hassan shan. No ba mulira tilai kunka. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna mulira. Tong hitwama jikona. Tong kita nongku nek abog chiwa aita kang kicha na tupornibo. Kun muli ras limo poiwanga tangi tuamaji human ak ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra tangi tuamaji kona. Tong kita nongku nek abog chiwa aita kang kicha na tupornibo. Kun muli ras limo poiwanga tangi tuamaji human ak ikatune chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra tangi tuamaji kona. Tong kita nongku nek abog Baba Hassan-shan. No ba muli ra tilai kuka. Kimba no konik dota. Patisa, patisa.
Papuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikel y Remote. Punta sta shelfa, Ufta Kel Chief, Colo Luzta. Papuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikel y Remote. Ufta Kelfa, Hoisidan Kelfa. Tuden Truthblad Fandigo Kelfa, Hoisidan Kelfa, Vadinogan Kelfa. Papuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikel y Remote.
There's some reason you don't move along? We don't get much trouble. People die in the desert, not here.
Some ships I fix, some I scrap. Depends if the owner disappears in the dunes. You a swoop racer? Crazy fool.
The Republic is too complacent. If they let Terrace fall, do you think they care what happens out here? A trader I know says there was some trouble on Korriban. I didn't want to hear about it. That's where the Sith Academy is.
Yatuka Uwan Kinkuna ba Murira, Rachikun, Mujashan Pampa. Yatuka Uwan Kinkuna ba Murira, Rachikun, Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kun Mama Rurira, Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi.
The Republic is too complacent. If they let Terrace fall...
La boda ni winki smaktoma, Wanakun bes Chingpa Marulira, Tok Chingbang non kek, Tok Ninja Murira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi.
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
La boda ni winki smaktoma, Wanakun bes Chingpa Marulira, Tok Chingbang non kek, Tok Ninja Murira Rabes. La boda ni winki smaktoma, Wanakun bes Chingpa Marulira, Tok Chingbang non kek, Tok Ninja Murira Rabes.
Word is Korriban is a dangerous place to visit right now. Something about the Sith at the Academy.
Uba Patu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Chang Yung Yang, Tom Hatok Smakdelia.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. Is there some kind of problem? I'm just doing my job. I don't want any trouble from you. Hey, why are you threatening me? I just repair the crawlers. It's not like I'm packing away the credits. I don't need this. What are you trying to prove? What is this, a mugging or are you begging? Look, here's a few creds. Now leave me alone. Don't need some crazy surge slime threatening me. Got sand people for that. You again? Oh, no, you can just keep walking. I'm not dealing with you again.
The Republic is too
Tong abong siya umina. Wanga kumbis king balimuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji idatwana. Kapapol pa muji kumana.
If you're doing any private shipping, stay away from Korriban. Sounds like the Sith can't even get along with themselves.
Mujashak bakat. Kiyeno no namapaule rachikun.
The Zerka Corporation will unload this outpost on someone. Maybe not for a few years, but they can wait. Sand people wiped out my moisture farm. What does Zerka do? Nothing. I watched some good races at the Swoop track last week. You have to thank Mata for giving us something to do.
Witam boragatong mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Watachuma wana hu wama hulhu natek. Witam boragatong mulira siyang turong ni
Okumigit chupa chokuna kumakatisa punsa. Una rilo ieta upiso kinkun na bamurirachi.
Tufedan gelfa, Horisidan gelfa. Ubi tuflaksan nibu gelfa, Horisidan gelfa inugan gelfa. Undastar sjelfa, uftar gelkis. Avfallet Horisa tufede andevat. Kolo tuf Ivan Rebut, Apoyalta, Kuoda. Elmo tunfu ni Pirongan Ikelfa. Undastar sjelfa, uftar gelkis. Avfallet Horisa tufede andevat. Tufedan gelfa, Horisidan gelfa. Ubi tuflaksan nibu gelfa, Horisidan gelfa inugan gelfa. Undastar sjelfa, uftar gelkis. Avfallet Horisa tufede andevat. Tufedan gelfa, Horisidan gelfa. Ubi tuflaksan nibu gelfa, Horisidan gelfa inugan gelfa. Apoyalta, Kolo tuf Ivan Rebut, Ikel irimo. Undastar sjelfa, uftar gelkis. Avfallet Horisa tufede andevat. Tufedan gelfa, Horisidan gelfa. Ubi tuflaksan nibu gelfa, Horisidan gelfa inugan gelfa. Undastar sjelfa, uftar gelkis. Avfallet Horisa tufede andevat. Tufedan gelfa, Horisidan gelfa. Ubi tuflaksan nibu gelfa, Horisidan gelfa inugan gelfa. Kolo tuf Ivan Rebut, Apoyalta, Kuoda. Elmo tunfu ni Pirongan Ikelfa. Tufedan gelfa, Horisidan gelfa. Ubi tuflaksan nibu gelfa, Horisidan gelfa inugan gelfa. Apoyalta, Kolo tuf Ivan Rebut, Ikel irimo. Tufedan gelfa, Horisidan gelfa. Ubi tuflaksan nibu gelfa, Horisidan gelfa inugan gelfa. Puntas, uftar gelkis. Muitas sieltä.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about. You don't know. Don't go thinking you know, because you don't know. I've got problems. Deal with that Hut Mata and you'll understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Kakinja nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa ishun kun. Noba mulira tilai kuka. Kang ibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kama no pito ula. Kakinja nawabakaon. Bagwa shang konti machit Kava, yun patisa. Chiwa aita kang kiji yokaku. Chiwa aita kang kiji yokaku. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Kakinja nawabagaon. Kimba nicha lora kun. Chao baso. Chino molirani dubo. Tong kimba. Lokun netsak.
Nico's the big favorite around here. I love watching the races. Nothing much else to do. Not a lot of women on the Swoop circuit. Not that there's much of a circuit left. I love watching the races. Nothing much else to do.
I'm not racing until my parts come in, and who knows when that'll be. I'm not racing until my parts come in, and who knows when that'll be.
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun beast kin ba mulara choni yun tun gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana. Chinapala mula. Tonki ba non tontek. Tunni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kun no ba mula draki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa na nonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibo kurk. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa na nonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibo kurk.
Tuftedan kelfa, Mauritian kelfa. Tuni tufblad fannibu kelfa, Mauritian kelfa, Inugan kelfa. Der Bundas, Ufter Geld Krieg, Bundas der Kelfa. Tuftedan kelfa, Mauritian kelfa. Tuni tufblad fannibu kelfa, Mauritian kelfa, Inugan kelfa. When now for the Tufta, she enjoyed it out, and Raji boat, she offered to. Der Bundas, Ufter Geld Krieg, Bundas der Kelfa. Kopa. Chino mulera kin pajak snimo puiplana. Rundi hautonga ton kimba nang kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpaya muri kun hunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes tonga puksha unenong. Kava volpa mulsli. Kumanabak mulira. Chuni yun tunjichi aita dwana. Kavavul pamujui. Kumana. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tung nabun shanundan. Muchititoaki Jijaku Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Konkek Wana Kumbes Jinpayamuri Kununkabi Tuknen Tangjo Kunne Mulirabes Yinoba Mulera Kinkunchikun Mucha Shag Pangpa Jibedwana ni Bobo Tongnamun Shanunyan Muchititoaki Jijaku Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Konkek Wana Kumbes Jinpayamuri Kunhunkabi Tuknen Tangjo Kunne Mulirabes Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Ako Chikopa Chino Mulera King Pajak Slimo Puituana Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tonga Buksha Unenong Kavavul Pamulsli Gumanabak Mulira Juniyun Tunjichi Aifatwana Kavavul Pamujwe Gumana.
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Terrace. You'll wipe every record from the books of this backwater track.
Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Konkek Wana Kumbes Jinpayamuri Kunhunkabi Tuknen Tangjo Kunne Mulirabes Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Konkek Wana Kumbes Jinpayamuri Kunhunkabi Tuknen Tangjo Kunne Mulirabes Jibedwana ni Bobo Tongnamun Shanunyan Muchititoaki Jijaku Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Konkek Wana Kumbes Jinpayamuri Kunhunkabi Tuknen Tangjo Kunne Mulirabes Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Kipechao na Kinwikosendi Nao Punyek Turang Wangabula Chila Yun Nao.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkabi Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Konkek Wana Kumbes Jinpayamuri Kunhunkabi Tuknen Tangjo Kunne Mulirabes.
That isn't fair! On Terrace you had to give a cut to the Swoop gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
Labola na Winkis Matoma Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kundes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Jibedwana ni bobo. Tungnamun shanunyan. Muchitito aki jijaku. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Jibedwana ni bobo. Tungnamun shanunyan. Muchitito aki jijaku. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Innova mulera kinkun chikun. Muchashak pangpa. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Chupakacho nagan totril. Titoki yumavogra. Chikudo kano pala. Titoki graduk. Tangu tima. La vola na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhunkavi. Wanani bobo. Tongnanung sha nungyang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Laboda na rinkis maktona. Yinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanang kunkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kununkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na rinkis maktona. Yinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanang kunkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kununkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanang kunkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kununkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na rinkis maktona. Yinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanang kunkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kununkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na rinkis maktona. Yinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Wanga chona tizoras pavkaze. Igatuk hakujijia. Niko ite manbogra donk. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanang kunkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kununkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes.
We don't see a lot of new racers. Maybe you'll give Nico a run for his money. Mata thinks pros will start coming here now that Terrace is gone. I think the HUD is dreaming.
You are quite the racer. Too bad there isn't much of a circuit anymore.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Sorry, I've been here a few years, but only for the racing. Maybe ask over at Faza's club. The hunters get around. You have to step up and do it to know anything about it. You'll understand once you post some fast times. Mata has some basic incentives for good times, which you probably know, but this is just an amateur track. The pro circuit is where the real credits are, but even that is hurting. I guess a lot of riders were on Terrace. Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds. I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and Mata. If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock. Hurry it up, all right? I have things on my mind. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. Hurry it up, all right? I have things on my mind. All right, see you around the track.
Rundi hautunga tonkimbanang kunkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kununkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na rinkis maktona. Yinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Laboda na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Ta juvayo kulawish tuchungo atakuchu. Yukarel gratuk bograuna. Bograti toki gratuk. Chewe tontima. La vela na rinkis matoma. Inkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Giokoya wish humani bajo nipes. In latinum hudu. Yukaril ginotekta. La vela na rinkis matoma. Inkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vela na rinkis matoma. Inkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. La vela na rinkis matoma. Inkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Motadahat rundi ikchawa tombola joniku. Yomawa mani boba. Lorda wish wanga shachi. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Jibedwana ni bobo. Tongmamun shanunyan. Muchitito aki jijaku. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes.
You didn't have much competition here. The circuit's hurting after the loss of Terrace.
I like a man that can move fast when he needs to. Maybe I could trouble you for an auto print or something.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now. I suppose you've got a right to no track business. but with the times you've been posting... It's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with Mata is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win. Do you now? You might know a good deal, I guess. You sure know your way around the track. I suppose I do. Not much chance I'll get off this rock on my own, now is there? I mean, you'd know, right? And all I want is to race. Who cares about the credits? Who cares? Thanks for making things clear. If you don't mind, I think we're done. Goodbye.
That promoter's going to bleed that poor kid dry. But I guess he's gotta learn. The only way to get by in this life is to look out for yourself.
Rundi hautonga tong kimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhung gabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagola na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirachi kun. Nova rundi hautonga kunhung gabi. Lagola na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirachi kun. Nova rundi hautonga kunhung gabi. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tongnamun shanun yang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhung gabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagola na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirachi kun. Nova rundi hautonga kunhung gabi. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhung gabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhung gabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes.
Muchachak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Runga di hotonga kun hongabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukune mulirabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulirachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga kun gabe.
Yes?
Yeah?
What?
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Yes?
Take that!
Those Jawas. I don't understand a thing they say. I saw a crate dragon once. Well, not up close. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yatuka Ulwan Kinkuna ba Murira, Rachikun, Mucha Shampanpa.
I don't know who founded Anchorhead the first time, but I know why they left.
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kunba Marulira Rachikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chihokabi.
Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional Science Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query, would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Ukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Ukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me. Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive. Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so. Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well. Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid. Objection. My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I assure you, I am better utilized elsewhere. Answer. With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Objection. My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I assure you, I am better utilized elsewhere. Disclosure. I am a versatile protocol and combat droid, fluent in verbal and cultural translation. Should your needs prove more practical, I am also skilled in highly personal combat. Extrapolation, intuitive language comprehension? That would be the result of recognition and training of force sensitivity. Your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, your kind also encounters danger on a far more frequent basis than the average citizen. You would do well to have me work for you then, before someone else makes use of my more exotic functions. Disclosure. Finesse. Battle droids hold battlefields. I'm capable of eliminating a very specific type of target. Retraction. Droids built for such a function face strict regulation and often have unique difficulties with previous owners. I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. I am a law-abiding droid. Yes, indeed. Law-abiding. That's me. Request. Please do not speak so loudly, prospective buyer. Do you truly wish my price to be doubled? Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it...
Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo, Udasta Hielfa, Ustakel Chief, Kolodusta, Dustadan Gelfa, Noisidan Gelfa, Duden Tufblad Fandigo Gelfa, Noisidan Gelfa, Radinodan Gelfa, Udasta Hielfa, Ustakel Chief, Kolodusta, Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo. Udasta Hielfa, Ustakel Chief, Kolodusta, Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo. Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo. Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo. Bundas, Ustakel Chief, Udasta Hielfa. Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo. Bundas, Ustakel Chief, Udasta Hielfa. Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo, Udasta Hielfa, Ustakel Chief. Ansvaret will visa truth in Anchorhead.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Bundas, Ustakel Chief, Udasta Hielfa. Abuelta, Kolodus, Ivan Rebu, Mikel Irimo.